Okay, so here's my situation. I have a noise coming from my lift pump. I've changed the filters 2 times. I've changed the fuel water separators. I've changed the T-blocks. The manufacturer's been very helpful in trying to help me figure out what the problem is. But I'm getting a squeal, which is affected by the return. In other words, that when the pump motor works, you'll hear a squeal, 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 and there's a pulsing of the return. If I squeeze off that line or restrict it, it straightens the flow right out. It's not a motor issue, it definitely has something to do with the supply. Now I have taken the supply, I've put it into a 5-gallon bucket along with the return, and it goes ahead and still does the same exact thing, so I know the issue's not coming from the tank. I've also changed the fittings thinking that perhaps the ID or the flow ID is incorrect, but again the manufacturer says the 3/8 hose is just fine for this application. Let me go ahead and start the truck, or at least get that going. There's the noise. And if you go into the tank, you can't really see it, but it's a pulsed return. So now, if I go ahead and take something to restrict the flow, if I can get my tool opened up in time here before the fuel pump stops, which is not going to happen, put it on the line, squeeze it, and now it runs perfectly until that stops. Hold on.